Hello, friends. Hello, St. Andrews family. I am sitting here at the Arizona Cancer Center in their gardens in a beautiful place as I'm waiting for Patty as she is taking an MRI to kind of see how her tumors are doing. We do it about every 90 days, and we're really praying for a good report. But I wanted to give you a little bit of update on kind of the crazy Toole family situation. And a lot of you guys know, and many of you are hearing this for the very first time, and I apologize for that. As many of you know, Patty was diagnosed that her breast cancer had metastasized to her brain back in January. And at the time, she could barely walk. The prognosis wasn't good. But 9 months later, she is not only walking, her tumors seem to be stable and not growing. And we'll find out more today. But also, we found out last week that I went in to ER thinking I was having gallstones. And after some scans at 3 in the morning, I found out that I have gallbladder cancer. And not only that, my gallbladder cancer has metastasized to the liver and to be honest, some other parts of my body as well. And so I sat there at 3 in the morning, pretty overwhelmed how we're going to navigate the future. And it looked pretty darn impossible. It looked like a Rubik's Cube. But what started happening after I was in the hospital for about 3 days, folks started praying for me as it started leaking out. And I just felt this overwhelming peace that what seems impossible is possible. And I have seen our community at St. Andrews and the wonderful women who have taken care of Patty for the past year just come beside her while I was in the hospital. I have some of the men in my life coming beside me, and we have families coming beside us. And it is this beautiful picture that we are not alone. And I feel this incredible peace. I just feel like I have this window into God's presence that I've never experienced quite like it before. And so I just want you to know I have this sense of surrender. Lord, your will be done. But I'm also going to fight. And so I went to an oncologist yesterday here at the Cancer Center. She is not only good, she is considered the leading expert of gallbladder and bile duct cancers in all of the country. And so yesterday afternoon, I signed the papers to join a clinical trial. And so that will be a cocktail of potentially 3 chemotherapy drugs, and I will start that hopefully in the next couple of weeks. And I know it will be difficult, but I know that you guys have surrounded me in prayer. I also, what that means for my St. Andrews family is I'm going to have to take a 90-day leave of absence. I just think with everything going on, I can't do my job right at St. Andrews. And so I will be with you in a sense electronically. I'll be reporting weekly, but Pastor Matt and the session will be in charge the next 9 days. And most likely, after the 90 days, I will be potentially on long-term disability. We just don't know yet. There's just a lot of unknowns, and it's early. So I just want you guys to know what is going on and our intent and what to pray for. And so I do have a few things for you to pray for specifically. First of all, just pray for our boys. I am so good at trusting God for myself and for Patty. Sometimes it's harder to trust God for our children. And just pray for them. As now they are college students, Jake and Connor, but they're also having to navigate both their parents in stage 4 cancer. I also prayed that this chemotherapy works. Chemotherapy doesn't always work with gallbladder cancer. So pray that it works. Pray that Patty's continues to work. And then the third prayer is to pray for our church family, for St. Andrews. If you're not part of that family, pray for the leadership. Pray for Pastor Matt as this congregation, which is such a beautiful community, is grieving with me, coming beside me, and also navigating the next steps. It's a lot. And we just pray that all of us as a city and those of you friends who are around the country could be praying for the church as well. And then the last prayer is really just to pray for this peace. As I start to feel more pain, I just pray that I can continue to experience the walks in the morning, the time with the horses, the time with the goats, where I just feel God's presence. And pray for those sweet times that Patty and I've got, and half of it's driving here to the cancer center, but just for those sweet times together. I will continue to give a report probably once a week so you can see me face to face. I'm better verbally than I am written, and so I'll continue to do so. I love you guys. I know you're praying for me. When I know more how to actually physically support us, I will let you know. Love you guys. Take care. Bye.